All right, it's been a while again, of course. I am very bad at keeping a routine of making videos, but you'll have that. I keep myself busy, even though I've been busy working on my projects that I should be filming. But there still is another video I gotta edit for this that you'll obviously see before this one goes up. So, but this car is outside, it technically runs and drives. I am fighting a misfire though. Cylinder number 3 wants to constantly misfire. Obviously I've gone through, gave it a tune-up, had a bad coil pack, changed the coil pack, thought maybe injector, did swap an injector that I knew was good. Still chasing it. So today I decided, since I never really did much looking into on this engine because I got it on another deal, I'm gonna do a compression test on it and we're gonna go from there. I'm also suspect of the fuel injector O-rings leaking, so that'll be another thing that after I do the compression test, if that's good, I'm gonna change out the fuel injector O-rings because I did reuse them from the old engine, which, you know, probably a no-no, but I did. So we're gonna check that out, see what happens. But I also acquired another thing here as I shake the camera all around trying to grab it here. Ooh, it's stuck. There we go. I also happened to acquire another WRX. This one is, I actually don't know if this one's 02 or 03. Not a big deal to me. I got a little janky fuel line. She had a little bit of rust issue, but they were trying to pull their subframe and the inserts in the bottom of the frame ended up spinning on that, so they decided to part ways with it and I decided to pick it up, so I'm going to be parting this one out. But we got a lot of parts right now, and right now I'm just making the most of them for my own stuff. So obviously I plan on selling this one, but for now it's getting all the good parts off of all the parts cars, so that'll be fun. Even though I really hope it doesn't end up getting this motor. I hope this motor stays in here. But we will see, time will tell. So, also, the birds decided they didn't like the car the other day and made a mess of it. So that's always really cool. But she don't look bad outside. I can't wait to get it off these rims. Put it on the ones that came with this black car. But, yeah. For now, though, we're gonna get to getting on this thing. I don't think it was all together last time I had it on video. So there it is, complete. Obviously I'm going to be pulling a lot of it back apart to check compression here. Well, actually just the air box on that side, but yeah, I'll get to that, set myself up here, and we will do this. Obviously gonna start right with the problem child. If I can get this in there. I'm really not too sure how this will go. So, I don't think I've used this one on a Subaru before. So it appears the end might be too thick to go in. Not that this side's gonna make any much more of a difference, but gotta try anyway, right? Yeah, feels like the same results here. Damn, not too good. I don't know, it's like hard to tell. Well, feel free to judge me however you truly want, but yeah, I ground her down a little bit. Let's see if it works now. I think I got it. I seem to have gotten it. All right, let's see what happens. I will say, as much as I like Subarus, I think they are probably the most inconvenient cars to do a compression test on, other than maybe some straight, I don't know, you know what I mean. There's worse and there's bad, but they're not the best. Anyway, I'll throw a battery in here, and yeah, we'll go from there. I do have the fuel pump relay or fuse. I already have this all disconnected to do this, so all we got to do is hold the throttle wide open and crank her over. All right. So, this is called gambling as a car guy. We are playing roulette. Good numbers. I don't know what would be good, red or black, but we're just hoping for good numbers. See what happens here. Oh, keys. I need keys. Aha, I found keys. That should be enough. Let's hope for good numbers. All right. I'm fairly satisfied with that. It's about, we'll call it 140. So I'm actually pretty satisfied with that. So that means I might actually have a different issue. But I have seen cracked valves give good compression before. So yeah, I don't know. We'll do the rest of them anyway, just because we got the plugs out, and go from there. So, heck yeah. See if I can do this without taking the battery out. That'd be convenient, but it's not going to be convenient. All right, we did pretty good. 140 on that one as well. So that's making me feel better. Those two are even. To the other side. Ooh, did good on that one. I think I got it right away. Aha, I did. Just a misfire, right? Should be simple, they say. Man, you can track a misfire for days. I haven't been trying to ponder this one too much, so. Alright. See what cylinder 2 shows us. What we got? What we got? Alright. Oh, 135, 140. That one's kind of like in between that range, but close enough for me. This side isn't the side I'm having issues with, so I'm not overly concerned with this side, but still good to know. And now there's documented proof of the motor I'm putting in here. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. It'll bite me in the ass either way. Alright, let's see what cylinder number 1 got. Should be number 1. All the best. Right, Diesel? All the best. Alright. Got the compression tester on there. Easy that time. Final one, see what we got. Alrighty. Alright. Alright, so yeah, everything is within 5 psi of each other. We got 145 on that side, or 140 on that side, and 135 on this side. I guess 135 might be a hair bit low, but we're not having a misfire on this side. We're having a cylinder number 3 misfire on the other side. So I'm gonna live with those numbers for now, and we're gonna continue diagnosing until the motor has to come back out. So yeah, that'll be fun. I will keep everybody updated on the progress on it. So okay, I am back after actually only about an hour of messing around from the compression test. So I actually got it start running good for the first time. I've been unplugging and doing random stuff as I've worked on this car. Number 3's injector plug has had a broken clip on it, but I've had a lot of cars with broken clips and not had issues. But it seems to be having, I don't know, it seems to be acting weird. So I have a couple parts harnesses, of course. I have a parts harness or two up in my rafters. I'm gonna grab a pigtail with a good clip and wire it on here. And I don't know, we'll see what happens. I also added a couple of ground straps to the engine that it didn't have before. Maybe that helped. I know voltage might, I don't know, some people will argue that, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna throw an injector clip on there and we'll see what happens. Even if this does solve it, I might throw the injector O-rings in. I don't know if I mentioned that prior, that I had reused them. And I don't know. I still might throw those in for peace of mind because I do have them. I was literally just lazy and didn't put them in when I fucking did the car. So, you know, some stuff bites you in the ass, some stuff doesn't. But, I don't know. Let's go find ourselves an injector clip in my hoard of parts. That's my personal shelf up there. Kind of. I got some radiators up there too, but for the most part, those are engine harnesses, and that's a body harness. So I'm gonna get that box down. All right, we got a mess. So let's find what we need. Or I'm gonna find what I need and then I'll be back. All right, I was able to find what I need. See if we can make use of it now. I like to de-pin these personally, but I don't have any needles or small picks with me today. So I'm gonna get creative. I think thought I had a needle on the workbench where I'm very awkwardly staring at the moment, but we will see. We will see. There's a cotter key. Grease needle. Well, this isn't preferred, it's a grease needle, so it's kind of thick, but some of these. Alright, so yeah, it has a little cap you pop out of it. If I can pop it out, there it goes. Oh no! Good news. The clip is out, but it's behind the workbench now. I might be able to steal a different one, but I'll see if I can get my wires out first. Well, it's more of my own OCD that I like to just swap pins and not have butt connectors in places, but I don't know. I might just deal with it on this one, even though I kind of don't want to. But how much do you fight it in reality, right? So we will grab a different injector then. See which one I want here. I'm trying to find the nicer ones. This harness really isn't that great. Between that one there. I think I'm going to take this one. Goodbye. And just like that, it no longer has a pigtail on it, so. Alright. Now the other fun part. I gotta go find some butt connectors. And I would prefer heat shrink ones, but a small part of me has a slight feeling I'm gonna have a hard time finding those. So let's see what we can do. I will be back when I come up with something. So, well, I sadly discovered that I don't have my wiring tools here. I did find 2 butt connectors, but I can't find a pair of crimps that I'm comfortable using that I know will actually crimp it decent enough to hold it for long term. So sadly, this is gonna wait till tomorrow. I did not cut this, but I will start the car so everybody can hear it, since it actually, I don't know, it could sound better. The exhaust is kind of cobbled, and I know a certain friend watching this is gonna be mad about that because I don't know if he did it or who did it, but she's cobbled and it sounds kind of like shit, but it's a Subaru, so what? People are gonna like it anyway. I don't know. I'm gonna shut up because all I do is ramble. I'm gonna plug this injector back in, and it probably will still slightly misfire here and there, but oh well. There we go. But I can give everybody a nice little sound clip of it. Why not, right? She is, I don't know, it's running rich. It could probably use a tune. I don't know. Still seems to be running rich by the way it's smoking, but that could just be the car or the exhaust, whatever's in the exhaust. I don't know, but here's your sound clip. Don't mind my neighbor splitting wood in the background. It's not actually too loud, it's manageable, but it's still in the background. Like a Subaru with a straight pipe to me. Like I said, still missing a little bit. I gotta get that plug put on there, and maybe that'll solve it. But there she be. Hopefully we'll have this one off on our way soon. Off to a new home and some fun times. So yeah. So thank you for everybody who watched. I'm gonna get that injector plug put on there another day. Probably won't film that little bit of it, but there's still plenty of stuff to do with this car, so please stay tuned. Give me a follow if you enjoyed it.